Without the contrast of war, how would we truly understand and value inner peace? I've had to sit with this idea for a while, I've sat with this idea for a while, for 3 years straight, just contemplating war. And I've come to an understanding that as humans, depending on the level of consciousness we are operating from, making decisions from, living from, choosing from, war is inherently a part of our DNA. I've had my own warish moments. And so have you. We've all had our own warish moments. Sometimes we wage war within ourselves because of the pain we've lived through and the inability to stand up for ourselves, the inability to speak up for ourselves, the inability at that moment to embody our sovereignty. So we wage war on ourselves, and that becomes depression. And some of us wage wars on others. Same inner turmoil, difference. Some react by harming others. Some react by harming themselves. War is a normal part of evolution, I've come to understand, spiritually, physically, psychologically. I've just never understood why we love war so much. But I've come to make peace with that war is a part of evolution. War reveals the darkness of our souls. Yes, it does. The greed inherent within us, the vileness of our thoughts, and the selfishness of our ignorance. War is a teacher. It's a teacher. Throughout my relationship with this idea of war, I've come to accept that, war allows us to grow. It allows us to ask questions. Why am I fighting myself? Why am I fighting this great wisdom called Father, Mother, God? Why am I fighting others? Humanity is constantly at war. We have been at war within ourselves, with others, with God consciousness, because we do not understand. I think we will remain at war until we finally come to the understanding that we can choose something else. We can choose love. We can choose peace. We can choose creative expression. We can choose joy. We can choose abundance from a place of wholeness, not a place of scarcity. We can choose self-expression. We can choose authenticity. We can choose something else. While we are in the mindset of lack of choice, which is not even true, it's a thought form, we will constantly be at war. We will war within ourselves. We will rage war within ourselves. We will rage wars between countries, tribes, societies, each other, marriages, friendships, family ships, every ship. We will rage war. And after we've waged war and after death, we will innovate. Why we choose to function at these stages of consciousness and not evolve, I have no idea. But I've come to the acceptance that this is how life is at the moment. This is where we're functioning from as human beings. And who am I to force anything else? The greatest lesson I've learned about war is surrendering to what is. War is inevitable. The dark night of the soul follows war.